Okay, gentlemen, let's talk about FCAT exam. I qualified FCAT thrice and I selected for AFSC Varanasi all the three times. Although I got screened out, but that's a different story. But the three times when I qualified FCAT exam, my score was 160, 117, 180. All the three times. And this time I'm targeting for more than 200. So I'll be discussing about what should be a strategy to score more than 200 as the HipCAT exams is approaching. What should be a strategy to score more than 200 within 20 days from now onwards? See, HipCAT consists of four sections: the spatial reasoning, English, maths, and your GKGS. The scoring areas, I believe, is which scores are in your hand is you don't need any extra preparation for it. Is your spatial reasoning. You don't need any preparation for it. Spatial reasoning, 32 questions are there. They are easy. Anyone can do it. No extra preparation is needed. And if you attempt correctly 30 of them, I believe, which you are going to do, which most of the students do correctly, 30 of them, that is going to make your marks. Plus your English, especially the grammar portion, one word substitution, antonyms, synonyms, reading passage is easy. But English is the area which I think most of the student has to work on. Many people think that English is easy. No need of any extra preparation in English. What should I prepare? But I tell you, my friend, the modern English which we speak and the grammatical English, they are totally different. They are totally different. If we verify what the modern if we verify the English what we speak with respect to your grammar portion, you'll find so many errors in it, and that is where students are lacking. So I believe your English areas, and that can be as time limit is not that much left. We have only 20 days left for FCAT exam. So for English, I would say focus on your antonyms, synonyms, these two areas, one word substitution, and idioms and phrases. Just memorize maximum of them. Just try to memorize maximum of them. That will be very helpful for you all, guys. And if you believe that you can cover some grammar portion, especially the spotting the error portion, if you can cover it, then I would say that will be a plus point for you. But English and math section, if from now onwards, if counting 20 days from now onwards, if you invest 10 days, investing at least 8 hours a day on your math section, I believe you are going to attempt 15 of them out of 18 correctly. And I guarantee you that you are going to score more than 200 in this coming FCAT exam if you follow this strategy. See, spatial reasoning, you don't have to do much. Spatial reasoning, marks is in your hand. But English and GKGS, if you are updated with current affairs news, which most of the defense students are, I know most of them just know what is happening around. They all know about it, and that is a primary thing which every student should do, which I believe everyone does it. So out of the 25 questions in GKGS, if you attempt 15, okay, let's assume if you attempted 12 of them correctly, but still if you let's suppose you attempted 30 from spatial reasoning, 12 from your GKGS section, and 22, let's suppose 22, you did 22 correctly from your English section, and 15 from your math section. How much it is? 42, 42 and 12 is 42, then 50, 54, 54, 22 from your English section, 54, then 64, then 74, and 15, 74, then 84, for 89 question overall. And even if you attempt 80 of them, that will make your score more than 200. 80 into 3 is 240. So this is an easy strategy which anyone can follow and score more than 200. And you don't need to follow those channels who are inciting you to join their platforms as they prepare students for FCAT. No, you can easily crack it. There is no such thing like climbing a hill in FCAT exams. There are so much tougher exams in this. If you are preparing for CDS as well, you can qualify FCAT easily, which many of the students are doing, especially the defense aspirant. They are doing it. So for them, FCAT is not that mountain peak which they cannot climb. No, it's an easy task and everyone can do it. And after that, I'll be making a separate video what happened to me during my screening process in 4 FSC Varanasi. That will be a different story. That will be a different video which I'll be sharing my experience regarding my interviews and the screening process in 4 FSC Varanasi. So this was all about it. Hope you liked it. Thank you.